I'm working as a professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, Cochin University, also the university coordinator. Actually, my UHV journey started with a 3-day workshop, 2018. That was a residential program, but I found it very useful for me because that time I was facing some difficulties in my life. So UHV proposals helped me to take care of my family, especially that time my mother was very ill and my children were studying, my husband was away. So I was able to manage my situation that time. But I was not able to continue with the proposals. Later in 2020, during the COVID time, we all got connected with UHVK in 2020 May. I had my first introductory workshop, and from that time onwards, I'm connected with UHV. What I was before UHV, actually, my parents were teachers, and I'm the elder daughter of my parents. So every time I felt I have a preference wherever I go. My parents were, all my relatives were giving me the preference. I was studying in the school where my mother was a teacher. There also I used to get the preference. So every time I thought I'm special. And the college where I went, my father was a professor. So during my pre-degree, then also everyone was saying, so wherever I go, I was expecting this. I'm special. That feeling was there within me. And then after my marriage, when I was then I joined Cochin University in the year 99, and involved with all these things, I found it little bit difficult to manage everything. Then also, every time whatever I do, I think I have to do it in a perfect way. Then only everyone will appreciate me, because that was my behavior, expecting appreciation from everyone. Teaching was also my passion, and that time also I thought I'm lacking something, so that I'm not able to guide the students properly. But when I came to UHV, I found UHV as the platform to fill this gap, so that through these proposals I'll be able to help the students. And many of my preconditioning, it got changed. Like this being special, then I was always having this feeling of helping others. Then also I was expecting appreciation from everyone. But that also, these UHP proposals helped me to see this, that everyone is similar to me. So, and with a feeling of relationship. And also I can see that, like Priyaditi was mentioning, I was also having arguments with my husband, and the same way, I think Samyaditi was saying, I was having disagreements with my mother, with my sister. That means I was thinking that taking some advantage of all my, that I need to get, they need to take care of me. That was my behavior before UHV. But after UHV, my mother was extremely sick and she was bedridden also. Then only I came to see, after going through the UHV proposals, I was able to see the difference between the self and body. I was taking care of my mother, giving her medicine in the time, even though we were having a home nurse. I was taking care of her in the sense, taking care of her body, but I was not at all concerned with the self. I think it was after 2018 workshop, I found time, that was my first workshop. I found time, I was looking for the time to sit with my mother every day, because during the prayer time, 6:30 to 7:30, I thought every day I'll sit with her, and with that time was used for praying. And then only I was able to see the importance of self. That is one proposal. And with the feeling relationship, I was having a very close friend, my colleague, among my colleagues, and we were having a disagreement somewhat around 2012 onwards. Actually, we were very close from the first day I joined college in 99 university. Till 2012, we were very close friends. Something happened in between us, and we didn't get the time. We were not able to even talk anything, and the relationship has broken. And I was it got reduced. Even when I see her, I get that feeling of opposition. And after, later, every time, I think in the previous sharing also I told the same thing. I'm not able to get rid of these feelings. I'm not able to see the opposition with her. But now, that relationship, I don't think that it came back in the full-fledged form it was before. But now I can see the change in my feeling of relationship because of uh, because of the changes in me. She's also having the same feeling of relationship. That is one thing. And like Sunbaya was saying, we were engaged with this Boston School workshop. That I think that is the best experience. That is the best thing I was able to do in my life. That way, I'm able to consider this as a maybe a societal activity or something. That it all happened with Ganesh only. We had our regional conference in Pune 2023 May, and we that time only we had the first meeting with Ganesh ji. Then he invited all the volunteers from Kerala for a meeting, and he was mentioning some activities for tea development. Then only he told us regarding the Kanpur experience. Yeah, it was 2023, I think. Yeah, then and also he mentioned some other activities like taking care of the elderly people. You can conduct some workshop for the elderly people. We listed out all these things, and then actually after 2023, after just coming back after the workshop, I got diagnosed with some illness also. Then for the next 6 months, I was not able to do anything connected with UHB. But luckily during that period, I was able to keep myself focusing on the self-exploration activities, and I was able to conduct my first workshop during that period in May. And this Boston School initiative, like the prison initiative, came to me again last year when I took my sabbatical leave. That time we need to give a proposal. What are the activities you are going to do in this period? So I thought I'm actually my research interest around on sustainable construction. So I was dividing it. Research activities I'll be doing in sustainable construction, and this voluntary activities I'll be doing in UHB related activities. Then I think in July, we contacted the jail superintendent. Actually, Boston School is a prison for the people in the age group of 18 to 21. Age group below 18, usually they will be in the juvenile home. This is not juvenile home. People between 18 and 21. Then we contacted the jail superintendent, and myself and Renu Didi, we went there, met him, and he had given us an opportunity for a one-day awareness workshop. And we went there for one-day awareness workshop, and we just took the session related to the first session of a student election program, because whoever we see they are in the prison are of the same age group of the children in our college. So I was not able to see any difference, and the receptiveness was so good. I got really inspired, and I thought that we have to do something here. The place where we need to work rather than working in the college. This is the place where we need to work for the well-being of the people. Then again we applied for the. Then the superintendent told us that if you need to conduct a long-term workshop, you need to get the permission from the headquarters. Then applied for the permission. Later in October we got the permission. Again from the university we had to wait 1 more month for getting the permission, and at the end we started the workshop in December 15. Initially it was we planned for. I discussed with Umesh Bhaiya regarding the syllabus and all, and he told accordingly we prepared the syllabus, 30-hour workshop. We thought every day 2 hours. So we thought okay, 15 days would be enough. Monday to Friday, 3 weeks we would be able to complete it. But when we started in the first week, 15, 16, 17, actually this period was went up to 5 weeks. The initial week we were able to conduct only 3 days, 15, 16, 17, because our conference was on 18.
But if you have, if you have the presentation ready, why don't you show that also?
Yeah,
provided you have time.
Yeah, let's do the personal sharing and do the presentation next time.
okay. Maybe tomorrow or sometimes we get. But presentation is ready, Bhaiya. If we get some time in between any break or something, then I can present. That's very brief, Bhaiya. Very brief.
Let us skip this session for the personal.
Okay, Bhaiya. Later during the break also I can do it. The presentation is ready. Because during the tea break also I can do it.
Now we can share regarding your personal achievement.
You will talk about your personal.
Yeah. So when we went there for the workshop, initially we thought that this is because I found they are very receptive. So whatever we are saying, they are taking it in that way, and we are able to help them. But that feeling was only there for the first 2 days, because whatever, if you think about our first session, we are just interacting with the students to get to know each other. So we are not saying anything related with the content. But when we really started with the content, we were able to see that their attention span was very less, and they are getting distracted very easily. So we also had a feeling, oh, if this way, how we'll be able to conduct the class. And also in between the inmates, there were some fights, and we are not able to take care of 50 to 60 participants were there in the hall. It was a small place and all were very packed. So usually there were 2-3 of us were there, myself, Sunil Bhaiya, Dipesh Bhaiya, Renu Didi. Actually 10 volunteers were there, 5 from Cochin University and 5 from Kerala, SWR Kerala chapter volunteers. Usha Didi, Mandla Bhaiya, everyone was there.
The rest of Kerala
Huh?
chapter. The rest of Kerala chapter.
The rest of Kerala chapter, yeah. Yes. So yeah, at least 2 were there. The maximum went up to 6 or 7 sometimes. So what was the advantage? We were conducting the session, and initially we thought of 1.5 hour session, like the same way as we do in our workshop. We'll be having 1.5 hour session, and then we thought half an hour tutorial session. Then we divide them into small groups, and each of us sit with them. But after the first week, we found that we were very we got depressed, and we had a discussion with Umesh Bhaiya also. And then we changed, accordingly we changed our pedagogy, and Bhaiya told you need to observe your feelings between you and the participants, and also among the team members. That was a great insight to me, because in between us also someone was saying something, oh we can conduct it, and even one day myself and Sunil Bhaiya was there. Then I told Bhaiya, no, if we are conducting like this, it won't work. Bhaiya, we will separate it and make it into 2 groups. That also we tested. But later we found that all these won't work. With a feeling of relationship, with that feeling of natural acceptance, just we'll be able to connect. Anyway, because of we reduced the session timing to 45 minutes and increased the tutorial session to 1 hour. That helped very much. With a feeling of relationship, we were able to conduct that workshop very nice, very successful manner, we think. And we got very good feedback from the participants also. And we would like to continue same kind of initiative. That's our future commitment. Thank you.